I knew that was going to come back to bite me. Welcome in to the Land Rover Halftime Report inside our college basketball studios. Andy Landers, Nell Fortner, John Brickley with you. In a word, domination put together by this UConn team, holding Louisville to their fewest points in a first half with just 22, and it started now with that 19-0 run.
Yeah, and that's so typical UConn. You know, 19-0 run, they're forcing turnovers, and what does that do? It puts chum in the water for UConn. They just go after you. It is deflating for the opponent and inflating for UConn. But right here, look at Kia Nurse's defense, and this is where they thrive. The deflection leads to a steal, and the best three-point shooter in the country from behind the arc in transition is Katie Lou Samuelson. And the simpatico defense by UConn. Hey, Kia Nurse got picked off a little bit. Gabby Williams just go, hey, I got you. They are so connected defensively, this UConn team. It's really just fun to watch them play.
23 of the 42 first-half points for UConn were either scored by Katie Lou Samuelson or assisted by Samuelson. What has been the key to this 20-point advantage for the Huskies?
Well, I think it started on the defensive end of the floor. I think their ability to keep the ball out of Asia Durr's hand. Asia Durr is absolutely terrific. But they defended so well. You can see the chase going on. They face guarded her. But the effect that had on Louisville, past, above, and beyond, Asia Durr not getting the ball, then led to turnovers. What happened? 4 Louisville players who weren't accustomed to having the ball at certain places on the floor, at certain times in the offense, were left to their own devices to create offense. That's Asia Durr's job. They weren't very good at it. They turned the ball over. Boom, it went to the other end. UConn blew it up.
But you would think we would see maybe some staggered screens, some things getting Asia Durr the ball, or get her the ball. Let her bring the ball down the floor and use some screens right there. But too difficult for her. She's going to be worn out in about.
Yeah. Well, Asia Durr averages nearly 20 points a game. She's been held in check tonight. 6 points on 1 of 6 shooting. And one of the big storylines that has emerged has been Katie Lou Samuelson versus Louisville herself. I mean, look at the numbers. 19 points for Samuelson, 7 of 10 shooting, the nation's best three-point shooter. And then here's Louisville, just 8 made field goals, 22 points in total.
Look, Katie Lou wears number 33 for a reason. That's Larry Bird, right? A phenomenal offensive player and the toughest player, one of the toughest players in the NBA.
Both of you guys need to get that out of here. That's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. You have a Connecticut team playing team defense, turning them over, getting it down the floor. There's an assist on every one of those shots that Katie Lou's getting. Oh, is she hitting shots? Yeah. But it's not Katie Lou versus Louisville. The Connecticut basketball team has put handcuffs on the Cardinals.
Well, come on, let us have some fun, Coach.
No, get that out of here.
The Debbie Downer of the group here tonight. I mean, but if you're Louisville, though, here's a team that's only got 1 loss on the season, a 1-point loss to Florida State. Adjustment-wise, what do we have to see from Louisville in this second half?
I really think they've got to run Durr off of some staggered screens. They've got to be able to either curl her off some screens, staggered screens, make UConn really work defensively, because it's hard switching 3 people off a staggered screen. I mean, that's a difficult ask.
It would not surprise me on the defensive end to see Louisville start playing a little junk defense. They have done it in the past. They might start in zone after 1-2 passes, go man-to-man, or they might start in man and after 1-2 passes, drop into a zone, just to try to break the rhythm of Connecticut's offense.
Do you really think that's going to matter to UConn, a junk defense? When
you said, what adjustments can you do? There's one.
Well, they can adjust, and UConn will immediately adjust to the junk defense and still light you up.
Well, Nell, exactly what would you do to beat UConn?
I like your idea.
Hey, listen, I'm staying out of it. I am staying out of it. 75 straight wins at home for UConn. They are halfway there to number 76. Still to come, the class of 2018 unveiled for the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. We will unveil it next here on the Land Rover Halftime Report.
This Halftime Report is presented by Land Rover, above and beyond.